Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to THQ Nordic for the game key. Today we're going to be taking a look at Tycoon, game released on October 24th for PlayStation, Xbox, GOG, Epic, and Steam. For more info, the link is in the description. So instantly, again, just like we played Seafarer, the ship sim the other day, there are multiple profile saves. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I imagine there's probably music here, but again, YouTube. Don't know if it's copyrighted.
Ouch! It's hot. Oh, my hand. Stupid new coffee maker. Sorry, Bob. My apprentice will have to finish your tattoo.
That was that look. Me, I'm not ready. What if I kill him? Hold my beer. I'm so ready.
That's the spirit. Time to sling some ink, kiddo.
All right, tattooing process. So, like, I was gone for the weekend. I just got the code at the end of last week. But I've been playing this exclusively on Steam Deck. First of all, plays fantastically. This is going to get 100% approved. It's going to be verified. It's lovely. Fun experience. Especially with how really tight the analog sticks are. This part, I was questioning on how difficult it's going to be with gamepad. Because you kind of have to travel very slowly, very meticulously on the blue line. It was fun. Now, I think an actual gamepad, your mileage might vary depending on the wear and tear on it and how loose your sticks are. But as long as you don't mistreat your Steam Deck, the sticks should be really good. They have really good control. So we're going to try this with mouse and keyboard. I'm not really versed with what the buttons are. We're going to find out together. Each customer you tattoo has their own pain tolerance. Short breaks and wiping help alleviate the pain. If the pain becomes too intense, the customer will flinch or end the session entirely without paying. Alright, so wipe is right click. So it kind of cheats for you. Alright, we didn't make it in time. Try to hit the stars within the time limit to gain additional inspiration, which can be used for various purposes such as designing new tattoos. Wipe it. Again, you have to be super exact. And we're not controlling it with a mouse. We're basically long pressing. And it kind of just auto drags. Yeah, we haven't hit the mark yet because I feel like you're making them really fast just in the beginning. Pain tolerance is really low. And why they're getting a tattoo. Oh, just rushed that last one and got it at the very end. We're gonna switch hands here. No, we're terrible on that one. Yeah, it's a little difficult because again, it's like you're just hitting the gas on it. It's probably a little more difficult than I was imagining with your mouse keyboard. Just because it's doing like an auto thing, you know? Well, we went really off on that one. We're just gouging their skin. Barely. Just barely got the last one. That looks like a kid drew it. Yeah, I thought we were maybe gonna do complete full motion with your mouse keyboard. It is not. So it's almost like in the same effect that you were using your gamepad. Thankfully, does not look like the atrocious line that we did. Just, it still does a tattoo regardless. Oh yeah, sassy stance. Wish everybody walks in the room like that.
Long
Poses.
time no see. How's business?
You? What are you doing here?
You owe me and my bank a lot of money. Time's up, I'm afraid.
You wouldn't dare.
Business is business. Pack everything up, guys.
Oh, I didn't realize me and the other guy wearing the same exact sweater. Oh, what the heck? We had a fully furnished room here.
Too bad. I've told you that tattoo art is a bad investment.
You were a bad Oh, he's gone. We're finished. Sorry, kiddo.
But I want to become a tattoo artist. Finished. I'm just getting started.
You remind me of myself when I opened this parlor. But I couldn't handle starting from scratch again.
I could with a little help from you.
You know what? You're right. We're not giving up. Go on.
Yeah, I love her pose.
What's left of my parlor?
Like exactly like Rosie the Riveter. Arm flex and everything.
All right. The ink is dried. The boring business part is done. You now own your tattoo parlor. I got you the basics. Nothing fancy, I'm afraid. Purely functional.
Amazing. My own tattoo parlor?
Right. Oh, almost time to open up for customers.
Sure. Because I know how to play this game, but man, a lot of this is just kind of like tutorializing, showing you. This is your tattoo parlor. Have a look around, get familiar with the camera controls. So yes, this is more like a point and click, not necessarily full control of your avatar. Panning around here, zooming in with your mouse, and then rotate Q and E. Also move around there. Let's tilt the camera. Your character can move around, interact with objects in your parlor. Interact with the front door to open up. Boom. You have completed a quest. Quest will get you rewards like these newly unlocked furniture items. So we got a plant, a chair, and a sign. A well-furnished and decorated parlor will attract more customers. Placing furniture will increase the parlor's decoration rating. A higher decoration rating will attract more customers, and they will be willing to wait in a line for longer periods. Usually you have to buy furniture to place in your parlor, but during the tutorial, you get these items for free. Grab them and set up your parlor. You can pick a color scheme for each item. So we're going to place a plant, seat, and sidewalk ad sign. So funny enough, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some sort of key binding for it, but I think this is Y on your gamepad. So that's our chair. This is our actual armchair that they want us to place. So let's move our angle around, angle the dangle, and rotate Y. Well, that's a... There you go. I don't think a Y did anything. Oh, it did. Okay. So let's place that there for now. Let's move this back here. I feel like we need that right. I mean, it is really cool to have it at the window. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. Kind of like what they do in almost every shop, you know? Put it right there at the window. We'll leave that there. We'll put the chair in. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna put the chair. We'll put the chairs here. And I think we're gonna do. Can we do two of them? No. We're low on money, but they want us to do freebies, so we don't have to pay for anything. Because there's a walking line. We'll put it here, because I think we have to water them as well. And then outdoor sign. It's a little cumbersome because I'm having to look around my microphone. All right, I think we're done with that. Decoration rating. Parlor's decoration rating is displayed in the HUD. Parlor can achieve a bronze, silver, or gold medal depending on the decoration rating. Higher rating attracts more customers in the parlor. Now we have a vending machine. I don't think we have that for free. The parlor's decoration rating is displayed in the HUD. Parlor can achieve a bronze. Okay, we already read that. New furniture items usually need to be unlocked before they can be purchased. To unlock furniture, simply pay the required inspiration cost. Once unlocked, the items can be placed inside the parlor. Okay, so that's basically what we get with our inspiration. So, place a vending machine. Is this also free too? No, we can't. We don't have any money. $0. Yeah, we go. Well, maybe we can. Okay. Because everything is actually free. Refills and maintenance of objects. Special objects like the vending machine can earn you some extra money, but they need regular maintenance. So does the plant too. The plant needs watering. Some rooms are not usable from the beginning. They will be unlocked as you progress the story. Before you can furnish the new rooms, any old clutter has to be cleared out. Alright, so I guess we're doing this first. They don't want us to do that one, so I guess we'll do this one. Clean up. Now this becomes like a little mini game, which is cute. Inspiration boost. You can gain additional inspiration by reacting to the color with the correct input at the right moment from the circle is in the designated area. So tab. Oh, interesting. Whoa, let's get faster and faster. Oh, we got it. Okay. Actually a little easier than gamepad. Wasn't that satisfying? You even found something useful, not old junk. $100. I wish that was reality. Actions like cleaning up will drain your energy. Once your energy is depleted, you won't be able to start any tiring task until the next day. Pro tip, you can also replenish energy by resting on a chair. Get your hands on a coffee, for example. We don't have coffee. Apparently we have a sailor. First customer. When a potential customer approaches, their first impression of your parlor will determine whether they will come inside. Make sure to maintain a high decoration rating to attract them. So they will walk around, not because they're kind of mindless, but because they're just checking it out just to make sure it's a joint that they actually want to get poked and stabbed with ink. Which, I mean, you know what? Makes sense. Let's go over here. Your first impressions count. As soon as a customer enters your parlor, they will look around, and if they like the vibe, they might decide to get a tattoo. Let's see if this guy's vibe in here. Likes the chair. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure why we have to water a cactus. Kind of funny. When a customer waits at the reception desk, it means they would like to be consulted. Don't let them wait for too long or they will leave the parlor. So we click them, consult. So you can also automatically do this as well as tattooing if you don't want to actually manually do it. To find the perfect tattoo for your customers, talk to them to uncover their likes and dislikes. Makes sense? Alright, Adrian Goodman. Any reveal will immediately reward you with additional inspiration, which can be used for lots of things inside the parlor. So be sure to uncover as much as possible. I'm assuming he's a sailor, so probably more boating themes. Greens, I think, would probably be filled, so we're filling up with the questions or just a conversation with the yellow. Imagine the green ones are positives, red ones are not. I think that's how that works. Here you can track your progress for each theme, allowing you to choose what you want to focus on in your conversation with a client. Each demographic has certain topics they're more inclined to like or dislike. These are indicated by highlighted boxes. Each action consumes some focus. Focus drops to 0. The conversation ends. You can also skip the conversation entirely. So, fuel prices. Seaweed superfood. No, sailor's yarn. Mortality, respect boundaries. Do mortality. Cinderella's pumpkin coach. Chat about unicorns. Enthusiasm, pirate flags. Maybe we'll go with that one. Oh, you didn't like that. But we do have vehicles and cultism. Scurvy. Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. And we got the boating. Ideally, you should choose a tattoo stencil that matches the customer's preferences, avoid their dislikes, and fits within the budget. If you haven't uncovered any likes that match your selected tattoo stencils, you'll have to rely on luck. So I'm imagining probably want to shoot for greens and yellows. So this also highlights them. So this kind of tells you the two that they like. So they like that one. Not really sure about the other one's kind of a gamble. These two gambles. They're okay, but you're not really sure yet if they're actually green. These two, again, also guessing ones. I think we're gonna do this one. You only have one try to suggest a design to the client. Once you confirm your choice, you won't be able to change it again. Are you sure you want to go with this one? Yes. I don't know if it's the right one. I don't remember. So 80% success rate. In real life, you would have more choices, right? You're not just gonna blindly tattoo somebody. All right, reputation plus 13. So we succeeded on that. Now, do we have to manually do this one, or can we automatically do it? A successful consultation will earn you money and a positive reputation that will benefit your parlor. A successful consulted client will wait in the tattoo chair to get tattooed. Since clients won't line up as a tattoo chair, make sure to provide enough seating for them while they wait. The customer's patience will decrease much faster if they can't sit while waiting for a tattoo chair to become available. As the number of customers grow, consider purchasing additional tattoo chairs. A successful tattoo will earn you money and a positive reputation that will benefit your parlor. A failed tattoo will do the opposite. That makes sense. You can choose to skip the minigame if you prefer. Consulting or tattooing process will then be automated. Alright, so now we already did one manually. We're going to do one automatically. I think you get some generic like inspiration depending maybe on your skill level or even like your employee skill level, because you can get employees and you can assign them to different things. So you can assign them to the front desk or you can assign them to tattoo. And they also have energy level just like yourself. 95%. All right, drawbacks of automation. You'll still earn money, reputation, and inspiration, though less than if you had played the minigame. Yeah, that makes sense. Expedited, you don't make as much. Some furniture objects require regular maintenance or need to be refilled when they are empty. Yeah, so you're gonna have to refill the ink. You can refill the tattoo chair by selecting it and choosing refill from the context menu. That makes sense. So the machine as well. So if you right here you have use, but once you actually start using it, you will have a button to fill it. Refill. And we don't have to go, well actually we do, because I guess they're tutorializing it. Normally it would not be this low. At 50%. You start at 100%. So like the first tattoo person, it might drop to like maybe 95-ish. You can brainstorm at the design table. Brainstorming will give you inspiration. You may even get some tattoo stencils. Brainstorm. Let's go brainstorm. It's a very interesting management type of game. Different type of concept. Oh, missed it. Now it restarts. Oh, got a lot of them, but we didn't get all of them. The inspiration you gain from brainstorming, consulting, and tattooing can be spent on tattoo stencils, skills, and unlocks. You lose all inspiration overnight, so spend it while you can. That is good to know that you start back at 0. You can use inspiration to create tattoo stencils at the design table. Tattoo stencils are consumed when tattooing, so make sure you have enough on hand. Okay, that's also another good useful thing to know. That's very unrealistic, but I mean, I get it, you have to gamify. Spend your inspiration points to create a tattoo stencils at the design table. So design tattoos. We're gonna buy. So we have 271. We have 245 inspiration. And this is 30 each. Maybe we'll just do one. That's like 150. Let's do 2. Oh, we're gonna be short just 1, aren't we? See if we can get away with it. Maybe our math is wrong. Which one can we remove? I think we're gonna have to remove 2 of them. Actually, no, we're good. We're just gonna have 5 left over. Yeah, booster packs, that's funny. Alright, so now we spent those. Once you create enough stencils for the day, you're all set. You can always track your inspiration, tattoo stencils, and other resources in the top left corner of the screen. Closing the parlor. Time flies when you're having fun. Why don't you wrap it up and close the parlor for the day? Once the parlor is closed, you can use the quiet to get some more work done. Your game will be saved when you go home. Just don't stay up too late. Once your clock strikes midnight, the day will automatically end, leaving you with a rough morning. Are we going to be able to do anything? I don't think we're able to do anything else. Yeah, I don't think it's going to allow us. Normally, you'd be able to refill these, but they're already 100%. And you should be able to clean. You're not, though. Just go home. Again, it's a tutorial, so it's really kind of guiding you around. Yes, we want to end the day. Tutorial completed. Okay, we know the basics now. We'll get through a day. At the end of the day, you will receive a summary of your daily income and expenses. You can deposit some of your earnings into a savings account, which can later be used as startup capital for new tattoo parlors on the world map. You can choose a percentage of your daily income you want to save. That's actually kind of neat. But we're negative already. So consultation, tattooing, quest rewards, 100. Okay, so 541, but again, expenses 600, so ouch. History, sure.
Look at you. You're all set to take names and kick butt. The Tycoon's butt, to be precise. Let's get to it. This dreary town needs us and our art.
What makes you think Tattuga Bay is so dreary?
Tattuga Bay used to burst with creative energy. I remember the Tycoon cruising the streets on his motorbike, but his greed has turned this place into a gentrified hellhole. This is the last remaining tattoo parlor in town. If you can make it outshine,
there's actually a lot more dialogue than you probably think this game is going to have. Pretty decent story for something that just kind of came out of left field. Do whatever it takes to save this town. I do anything to rile up the old Tycoon. We'll do that one.
That's the spirit. I know you can do it. I'm off to spread the word about that new hot artist in town. Meanwhile, make sure to give the parlor a bit of a do-over.
Welcome to Tattoo Tycoon. Maud has handed the parlor over to you. You now have your very own tattoo parlor. Mod is suggested to amp up the place with some new furniture. You should check out the catalog. Sure, build mode. So that's basically everything here. But again, we need inspiration. We have 0. Now we can actually place things that we have, and she gave us like some startup money, so probably add another chair. Change, rotate, boom. And let's open the door. Now we have to get out of build mode. Open. And I guess now we wait. Sign is open. It also tells you up here and the key. Alright, well, I mean, are you guys gonna get something here, or are you just gonna look at my plant? You're gonna judge me based off my plant and 2 chairs? And we are automatically consulting. It's like a hit or miss thing, you know? Well, we definitely need bodies. And I think he's a quest. So she will come over here if we're successful. We are. Okay, let's talk to him real quick. And here comes Maud. Look what the manatee dragged in. Unjolly Roger himself. I'd be wishing for a tattoo, but I'd like to witness your handiwork first. Let me see you tattoo one of them landlubbers with my own eyes, and ye might just convince me. You heard the man. Show him what you got, kiddo. Okay, if the tattoo style matches the customer's preferred style during the consultation, you'll earn a style bonus. This means more money and a better chance that the customer will love the tattoo. I'm hoping that, being that we automated it, it will work. So we're gonna manually. Yeah, we have to manually while Roger's here. Unfortunately, that person's gonna have to wait. So place the stencil. Okay. So you pretty much just pick the body part and it tells you the pain bonus, the difficulty. Yeah, we are going to stick to easy things right now. How do we spin the person? Q and E seem to be. Give him a tramp stamp. And let's go. We are drunk. Whoa, we drifted way off. I think the longer you hold it, the more it drifts. Again, you're not necessarily moving your mouse. You're kind of suggesting the direction to go to, but you really don't have full control. You're just kind of gliding your mouse in that direction. Whoa, just killed her. Basically trying to do this. Oh, we have to wipe it a little bit. Yeah, we're trying to rush to try to get the inspiration. It's not going to be perfect. But this is also why you're just kind of doing simple outlines, you know? And the good thing is you can always reset here and right click to clean. You don't have to do it. You're not timed until you start moving again. We're just really bad at this. And you kind of have to like pick your moments so they don't freak out. Again, you don't have to be perfect. I mean, again, it looks like a little kid with a crayon. Like, pretty horrible. I'm also not used to using mouse keyboard. No excuse though. It'd still be horrible if we had more control. But I do like the fact that it just still puts the stencil and they don't have our horrible botch job. And I think now we can... Let's talk to this guy. Consult automatically. Yeah, I think they're just waiting just to sit in the chair. We'll talk to him and then I guess we'll talk to... What, Unjolly Roger? I think that was his name. So 45%. Got a +1 inspiration. Think she's probably gonna leave or just walk around, look at the window. We get it. He'll go over here. We got it. Talk to Roger. Very well. You seem to know what you're doing. You see, I be loving a woman in every harbor. Wow, how many tattoos do you need? It'd be the same woman in every harbor, of course. Me, true love, Emily. She's a traveling saleswoman. She's as beautiful as a red rose. I'll be wanting a tattoo that reminds me of her. Let's get to it. Well, you're gonna have to wait, bud. Let's put it on your thigh. Now, does it? Oh, we have to automatically get into him. That's awkward. Is he sitting on the other person's lap? I gotta reset my mouse. See if we can grab all this inspiration without horribly butchering the guy. Again, the longer you hold the mouse, it's like a risk reward kind of thing. It starts going faster. Oh, this one's not gonna let us wait, is it? This is automatically going. Sort of. Huh. It let us do it. We're in the general area, I guess. So quick money. Now can we... Oh, we still have this person here. I don't know if they're gonna be angry. They were painful but sweet, just like a date with Emily. Be spreading the word about ye and your work. Very well. Okay, let's stop. So we get all this cool stuff. Let's get this dialogue done. Let's do an auto for them, and then we'll have to get this guy tattooed. Surprised he hasn't left yet. At least I think it's a guy. I don't really know, to be honest. Looks like a guy. I think he has a beard. Oh, being kind of iffy about it. She didn't like it, so let's tattoo him automatically before he leaves and we lose his money. Again, this is also a crapshoot as well too. He can try completing it, might not always go the way. Kind of like this. We did it automatically and she bailed. She didn't like it. Sometimes that happens over here too. Really likes that cactus, doesn't she? And we're done there. Only 80%. And she just walked straight out. How rude. I'm thinking if you consulted last automatically, if you go stand at the desk and someone walks up, I think it might automatically go into consulting. I could be wrong, but it seems like it does for me for the most part. We're at 70%. We could clean that up later. Because it, like, say, like, I think we already tattooed him and tattooed her. So say she stood over here, we weren't over here yet. If we click on her, we have the option of doing a manual or automatic consulting. But I think if we're already standing here, it will just go automatically because I think that's the last one we did. I don't know what she's doing, but she's eating my time. At least she's buying snacks though. Oh, but the very last one didn't get. You can also inspect them by clicking on them, and you can kind of see without their clothes. Kind of creepy, but you can see where all their tattoos are. That's kind of cool. Put them in different poses if you want to. See their information, see what their likes or dislikes. Unfortunately, none are revealed. So we can go see, we can left click on them here, consult automatically, and they'll automatically go into it. They want us to also place a bunch of decorations, so we'll have to use our inspiration, unlock all those before we close up. All right, so that seemed to have worked. Let's tattoo automatically. Because it's about 9 o'clock in game. This will be our definite last tattoo. We'll close up shop and then we'll use our inspiration. Still standing here. Is she gonna buy anything? All right. Well, I think we're just gonna. Is she gonna leave? She's leaving. Okay. So I know the game does throw a warning if there are people in the shop. So let's unlock some things here. Oh, they want us to do a lamp. So we'll have to get a lamp. Do the cheap one. They want us to do a rug. Do that one. You get a higher decoration rating. Frames. Sure. That's there. Another one there. Let's put the lamp somewhere. There. Right click. What else do we need? So we need a table. So we have 147 inspiration left. Get a table. That's a cabinet. Coffee table. About the same. We get 2 more decoration though. Alright, we got our coffee. Place a rug. Well, you know what we'll do at the front door. Oh, we can't. Can we? Because we're on it. Oh, it's because of plant. That's why. Create more space. Place the decoration. You know, we'll do this. There we go. That are... No, it's not a decoration. But I think it was free, though. So, decoration. Full-length mirror. We'll put... Curtain divider. Yeah, we'll buy that. That plane is now in the way. Won't let us move it though, unfortunately. Oh, we have to go to build mode, that's why. Move the plant. Put the plant around here. Now we could put this here. I hope. Find out. Nope, rug's in the way. Oh, that's annoying. We can't move the rug, apparently. Alright guys, thank you to THQ Nordic for the game key, and this was Tattoo Tycoon. For more info, the link is in the description, and we'll catch you in the next one.